On this episode of Big Kitchens, temperatures are rising at the biggest chili restaurant in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This king-size kitchen cooks up more than 3,000 chili dishes a night.
It's all about the chilies.
This is New Mexican food, super grande style.
Every time we come to El Pinto, it's fantastic.
On one of the busiest nights of the year,
the orders will be coming through here. There'll be about 3,000 of these tickets tonight. High five.
we meet the faces.
Delicious.
And food.
We got to make sure every plate is the highest quality.
Every night is like the busiest night of our life.
Behind one of the world's biggest kitchens. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Home to the most popular chili restaurant in America, El Pinto.
On a busy night, it's like going into a battlefield.
Feeding up to 20,000 customers a week, this joint does Mexican cuisine on a massive scale. From spicy red chili ribs to green chili enchiladas, this is some of the hottest food in the U.S. El Pinto is owned by twin brothers John and Jim Thomas. They live, breathe, and eat chilies.
We're in the chili capital of the world, and we've grown to this size because the customers enjoy our food so much.
Been eating this for 25 years, and every time I come here, this is what I get.
El Pinto was opened in 1962 by the Thomas family, with 10 tables serving their grandmother's recipes. It was an instant hit. Today, it seats more than 1,000 customers and feeds 250,000 people a year, including celebrities and presidents.
El Pinto makes me feel like I'm at home, like, you know, just like at my grandmother's.
How you guys doing? Doing good.
El Pinto's kitchen is 5,000 square feet of giant grills, oversized ovens, and king-sized cauldrons of food. A kitchen staff of 100 cooks 1 ton of food a night. But the real key to keeping this monster Mexican running smoothly is a constant supply of fresh chilies. 5 million a year.
The chili is the most important part. We hand pick it, we hand peel it, we treat it like it's the most important part of the meal.
Jim and John grow chilies on a 100-acre farm nearby. It feeds their kitchen with 100 gallons of red and green chili sauce a day, serving more than 3,000 dishes a night. Roasting the chilies to bring out their flavors never stops for Jim.
You can smell that aroma. Oh, nothing better. Ho, 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 I feel like Santa Claus here. Got some fresh green chili. This is a typical roaster that you'll see throughout New Mexico during the roasting season. This is the best way to roast a chili. It comes out, just caramelizes it, and brings out the flavor of the roasting. Here we go. We want to make sure all these are burning real hot. The hotter, the better.
The iron chili roaster is heated using blue flames and can reach temperatures up to 2,500 degrees.
Here it's very roasting good now. It's looking good. This is what sets us apart from our competitors. We do it the old traditional way of roasting and peeling by hand. It's just an amazing smell. It brings the people in by hordes.
To make the perfect chili sauce, Jim first fries up onions with garlic. In with his chilies, fresh tomato sauce, and a touch of salt.
We have customers getting ready to line up out the door. This takes a lot of preparation to do a real good chili. It all takes time.
The perfect chili to accompany El Pinto's most famous dish? The green chili chicken enchilada is really the whole enchilada. 3 layers of shredded chicken, cheese, and piles of hot green chili. All stacked between fresh baked corn tortillas. El Pinto goes through 10,000 tortillas a night.
It's love, passion, and chilies here at El Pinto.
Preparing the enchiladas is down to Brother John.
We add the green chili onto here. We add the chicken, some more green chili. Now we have two types of green chili here. We have a hot and a mild. This one is actually the hot. I prefer hot. Cheese, not too much cheese. That's not a pizza. We add some more chili.
3 more layers of chili, chicken, and cheese top the dish. The green chili chicken enchilada is a masterclass in New Mexican cuisine. Every year, they serve 350,000 of them. Since El Pinto opened, it has made enough enchiladas to stretch across America.
I love it. It's fantastic. Every time I come here, I order it.
You know, I've always been a fan of El Pinto. Always great food, great atmosphere. And I love their enchiladas. They're great. Good.
It's lunchtime now, but Jim and John are already gearing up for a huge challenge tonight. It's Saturday, their busiest night of the week, and they're organizing a giant pig roast for a big party of guests.
Wow, wow.
The oven is sizzling.
I guess it's pretty hot. It burned my probe. Oh my God.
We got 200 customers coming, and if we don't have this pig ready, that's it. So.
In New Mexico, the biggest chili restaurant in the world is gearing up for Saturday night, the busiest night of the week.
We got the A-team on, and they're just kicking ass.
Tonight, Jim's team must cook more than 1 ton of delicious New Mexican food, including a 150-pound dressed pig that they'll roast in an ancient Native American oven. Always risky.
It burned my probe.
Cooking this beast is down to executive chef Patrick Hancock.
And everybody wants to see it. The whole goal with the pig is to have the pig be the star. The star for the evening.
Patrick's reputation for roasting pigs to perfection adds to El Pinto's popularity. He seasons the meat generously with salt and pepper and 4 dozen cloves of garlic.
This will flavor the internal part of the meat a little bit. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a rub. Make it feel like it's appreciated a little bit. I don't know if you would call this the glamour job in the kitchen, but like they said, somebody's got to do it. Might as well be me, huh?
Watch your edge, watch your edge.
Just use your foot.
Outside, it's crucial Patrick gets the oven temperature just right to make sure the giant pig roast is cooked on time. But there's a big problem. Again.
Check it out. It burned it right off. Yeah.
It burnt the thermometer right off.
You don't even know what the temperature of the pig is. That's not good.
Got you not 1, but 2 tempered probes that just failed on us. And now there's no way really checking out the temperature of the pig.
Guesstimating the cooking time for 5 hours, Patrick will have a lot to juggle, as he is also in charge of cooking up El Pinto's signature dish. Succulent pork ribs smothered in fresh red chilies. El Pinto extracts 500 buckets of marinade from their chilies a year. First task, sear the ribs.
The whole intent is just to impart some flavor. It's kind of a smoky aftertaste when they're cooked.
Then cut them in half. And with all pigs having 12 ribs,
I count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I cut them in half. So I'm going to lightly season them with salt and pepper in a granulated garlic mixture.
the final step before cooking is what makes the chili ribs famous.
So what we have here is we have the actual marinade. This is definitely the secret to the success of these ribs.
Patrick smothers the ribs in homemade red chili marinade. El Pinto has a factory on site that houses their secret weapon, a patented machine that can extract skin and seeds from the chilies. 60 pounds in 60 seconds flat. The
temperature of the oven is about 250 degrees. These will be cooked for about 6 hours.
El Pinto sells 25,000 plates of red chili ribs every year. That's 40,000 pounds of pork. The finished dish is a sensory overload of chili spice explosion in the mouth.
I like when I ate them, it just fell off the bone. It was real easy to eat.
El Pinto has it down. Yeah, they're the best in Albuquerque, obviously, and probably in the Southwest. Our favorite spot, once a week.
Making sure El Pinto matches quantity with quality has taken years to get right.
We have 15 terminals here throughout the restaurant where waiters are constantly putting orders in every minute. The orders will be coming through here. There'll be about 3,000 of these tickets tonight. Everything's got to run just like a machine. It's got to run like a clock. So it's all about communication between the front of the house, the back of the house, and we have a massive house.
As the lunch rush heats up, so does the demand for the green chili sauce.
Let me grab my green chili sauce here.
With more enchiladas being sold than expected, Jim now needs to make a fresh batch of green chili sauce from scratch, ASAP.
I don't want to say balls to walls, but I'll tell you, it's going to be balls to walls. It's going to be tough tonight.
In Albuquerque, New Mexico, the lunchtime rush at El Pinto is in full swing. The massive kitchen is racing to keep up with the demand for green chili sauce.
It's not only picked by hand, but it's also peeled by hand. As you can see, it's a very laborious job. No shortcuts when it comes to making home cooking like this. We hand peel close to 200 pounds per day. We're getting working quick to get this chili made up. Come on, girls, we gotta get this done. Ándale, ándale, por favor, ándale.
The skins, along with all the other food waste, goes to feed El Pinto's most unusual customers.
Welcome to El Pinto's worm farm. Each barrel has about 15,000 worms, and it will metabolize full body weight every 24 hours. And these worms are hungry. We got to keep them fed. This is our kitchen scraps, and from here it gets fed to the worms. And then from there it gets fed to the chili plants. And then from there the customers are enjoying our most wonderful red and green chili.
With the nutrients deposited back into the soil, they collect any waste liquid in barrels to fertilize next season's crops.
They call this liquid gold in the industry. Ah, Mother Nature is in the palms of my hand.
But it's back to work. 2 p.m. The kitchen is working flat out to keep pace with 500 orders an hour.
It's always busy. You just gotta stay on top of it. There's no time to think about anything else.
There's a lot of action here. All you've seen is shoulders and elbows, and everyone's just focused on getting it done.
Yeah, you guys, I need that Pinto 1 chicken fever.
The people that are working on a busy night have to focus on what they're doing, and they got to be right on their game. They work as a team. Quite a machine here at El Pinto. We call it the Machina.
As the lunch rush gives way to the evening event,
what a team!
The staff are given a last-minute pep talk.
We got to be on top of our game tonight like we always are. Good luck, everyone.
Let's do it.
Come on, high five, everyone.
The moment has finally arrived to serve up the super-sized pig roast.
Is the pig ready? They're coming in. There's over 200 people out there waiting.
Yeah, it's ready. This thing's been in here now for 6 hours. Wow. Be careful. You want me help?
So we're gonna go down slow.
No drinking and driving, though. Watch it, watch it.
We gotta go this way.
Okay.
Okay.
You all right? Yeah. Who hurt your back, dude? You've been pumping iron, dude.
This is hot.
It's looking good. Smells good, huh? You put enough garlic in there, right, Pat?
The customers can't wait to dig in.
Hey, John. There's 100 people out there right now. What do you want to do? These guys want to eat.
Well, let's feed them. Let's do it.
All right. Pat, let's do it. It's time. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh, yeah.
Like Christmas. Wow, look at that. Holy cow, or holy pig. That's great, Pat. I'm salivating here. Let me have a little piece there. Wow, Pat, you gotta be kidding.
That's the best one.
Best one.
Sure.
We just set the bar level a little bit higher for this Pinto here today. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Good job. Here, how we are.
Can I get some of that cheek meat, please?
Sure.
That's the best part of the pig.
Fantastic.
We're here for the montazo. We're at the pig roast, so I've got some rice, some guacamole, and some pig. It's delicious.
We keep coming back because the food is amazing. Every time we come here, it's always just above and beyond.
9 p.m. El Pinto is slammed. Will Jim and John's crew crack under the pressure?
We're running at full peak right now. Putting out a dish every 30 seconds. Kitchen's doing great, didn't stress to the hilt, but they're hanging in there.
In Albuquerque, New Mexico, the 100-strong staff at El Pinto are working at a breakneck pace to feed more than 2,000 customers. The pig roast a success by the hair of their chinny chin chin. El Pinto has saved the best for last. The Levante, a New Mexican tiramisu. Layer upon layer of cream, custard, and sugary biscuits. It's heaven on a plate. It's El Pinto's most popular dessert, and the baking team gets through a staggering 5,000 biscochitos every month.
This is good.
Levante is delicious.
Fantastic. Quite rich and tasty.
It's delicious. People just fall in love with this dessert.
The Levante is built from a foundation of New Mexican cookies called the biscochito.
We make tens of thousands of these. People just can't get enough of this dessert. We're gonna put them in the oven.
Next step, create the creamy custard.
This is egg yolk, sugar, and XO Café liqueur. So now I'm gonna take the custard mix here and take it up front and cook it up for 30 minutes. You just cannot rush this recipe. That's Levante.
Ronnie marries the custard with a mountain of mascarpone cheese and whipped cream.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put the final touch on these biscochitos, and that's cinnamon and sugar. You can never have enough cinnamon and sugar. Hacer Levante means to fall in love. That's why people love this dessert so much. Okay, now the fun part. We finally get to build the Levante. It's like a puzzle. It's looking good already, huh? Okay. My goal when I make this dessert today is to make sure each and every customer that orders this dessert falls in love with Levante.
Topping it off, chocolate spiked with chili.
We're gonna infuse chocolate with some red chili. The heat is gonna complement the sweet. The red chili, it doesn't affect any of your tongue. It's just, when you swallow, it just hits you right down here on the throat. It's unbelievable filling. It's just so warming and lovely. Voila, Levante, the dessert you'll fall in love with.
El Pinto serves up 10,000 Levantes a year. Piled on top of one another, that's a mile-high tower of spicy tiramisu. The final result is pure passion for the senses.
It's so good. Some of the chocolate has a bit of red chili in it, so it gives it a little kick. It's very good.
Chocolate and chili is fantastic. Great taste.
How many calories in here? I don't care.
100 gallons of chili sauce and 100 pounds of cooked ribs and pork later, it's been another successful night at El Pinto.
I haven't had food like this anywhere else.
My favorite dish here is I like the red chili ribs. The enchiladas are great. Margaritas are awesome.
I've been coming here off and off for over 3 decades. This is one of the most authentic New Mexican places you can find.
It turned out to be just a wonderful evening. It started off a little rough, with that pig, the thermometer's breaking, but everything was executed just perfectly.
Making things special for the customer makes it very difficult for the kitchen, but that's what it's about, pleasing the customer.
Like my grandma says, panza llena, contente corazón. That's probably the most important thing. Full stomach and happy heart.